Do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Half the stock lost power.
And?
Chicken condo went haywire.
That's right, the child. So what do we do instead?
Call Joe at Ambition Electric and let him handle everything. Look, saved on speed dial.
Ambition Electric, 402-217-3415 or online at ambitionelectric.com.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see a chance of showers and storms this morning. We'll see gradual clearing and partly sunny skies this afternoon with a high of around 89. Tonight, mostly clear skies are expected with a low of around 67. And tomorrow, partly sunny skies again, along with a chance of spotty showers and storms. See a high around 91. And out is out from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Sometimes playing with a healthy fear is good because it makes you go, hunt it out. Because the more tentative you are, I always told kids, I said, listen, if you don't like this and you don't want to play, don't play. Because you're going to be worse off and get probably hurt more by being tentative in your play as opposed to playing all out.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody. Am I too loud? Can you hear me? Testing. You can hear me?
My headphones are cutting a little in and out. So hold on.
Mine are too.
I can't hear you guys.
Hey, Rep. What's that?
I can't hear Nick.
Well, we can
That's
hear you.
probably for the best.
Rav, at first you were sounding like Optimus Prime, but now you sound good, man.
Did you
Well, I was in Hastings,
There we
so
go.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Raff, it's good to see you, man.
You
I'm
too.
glad you found your way to.
Thanks for your instruction this morning. It was needed.
Hey, Rav, I think Nick has to read what exactly he said, man, in the text. I was
Dude.
dying laughing when he man.
He's the meanest guy ever.
Well,
Rav,
let
I
me give
wanted
some
to help
background.
you out.
Let me give some background first, folks. First of all, happy Wednesday. It's hump day. It's a rainy Wednesday here in the capital city and surrounding areas. But you know what? It is some much needed rain. I can keep coming down. We needed that big time. Me and Nick are holding it down here in the mothership here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Rav is in the land of Coach Osborne in Hastings, Nebraska. Rav, first of all, how's the accommodations there in Hastings, man?
It's good. It's good. It's another luxurious Holiday Inn Express. So we love it.
Breakfast this morning downstairs?
No breakfast this morning. I got up, had to do some expense reports, so I knocked those out and then got ready for the show. And then Nick must have sent to the wrong email address. I think he sent it to the great one at yahoo.com and not my address at yahoo.com.
Who's the great one?
That's my alias account.
So it's not alias anymore if you just told us. That's my alias account, and we know who he is. It's not so much alias anymore, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to find a new alias.
What was it? Yahoo? Who uses Yahoo?
I don't know.
I do.
Well, elders.
Oh, come on now.
Every time I think of Yahoo, I think of that commercial. Yahoo. Rav, you seriously use Yahoo?
It's been with me for 20 some years. I can't get rid of him now.
Oh my gosh, that's like Netscape or dial-up internet.
I will say one of the biggest pains is changing emails.
Yeah,
it is.
One of the biggest pains in the butts is just changing
Yeah.
emails.
It's
because you don't, number one, you don't remember everything that you've signed up for emails. You just get it.
No,
right?
Exactly.
And so then you're looking for something, and you first of all you lose all your previous emails.
Yep.
And then second of all, if you are relying upon something, whether it's like a billing statement or whatever it is, you have to remember to change every single one of them.
Yeah, it's not convenient.
You know, it's a pain in the butt.
It's not convenient at all. So read the text message you sent to Raff because Raff wasn't getting the link. So what you say to Raff,
I
man?
double checked it, Raff, and I sent it to the correct email address the first time.
Sure.
And so Raff said he didn't get it. Raff said he didn't receive the stream, the link to join our studio, our show. And so it's basically just a normal link. And this is what I texted him or emailed him at 8:13 when I sent him the link. I said, all right, all you need to do is click on the link below. So drag your cursor down to the link. It might even be highlighted as blue and push your mouse button. Then a new screen will pop up for you to enter our show. I take pride in helping elderly folks who might not know how to manage technology.
Hey, read that part again.
I take pride in helping elderly folks who might not know how to manage technology. I understand that you may be scared, but do not fear. I will hold your hand every step of the way. You can do it. Click the link. And then I did a space. I entered a couple times, and I pushed in all caps, click this, with 4 arrows pointing down to the link so that you wouldn't miss it. I didn't want you to miss it again. I didn't want you to think that I sent it and it wasn't there.
Oh,
hey Nick, on Saturday night, I will hold your hand also.
Oh,
Man, it is. Oh, what a night!
As long as there's no pictures, Raff, on that shows up on your Twitter page.
Oh no, we're gonna do threads now because I hear there's a new threads member now.
That's right. That's right. I should have pulled that audio of AD on Monday going, yeah, I'm just not joining threads, man. It's just too much. This is another social media account. I don't want to have to worry about it.
So have you guys heard about the supposed?
We're coming back to that in a second.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the supposed problems with threads? Apparently, after you're done with if you don't want it anymore.
Oh yeah, you have to delete your entire account.
You have to delete your entire Instagram.
Everything.
account.
Yep.
Everything. Well, last night I was meeting some of my marketing people, and I just read an article. In fact, I'll send it to you both. Just when Elon Musk has basically done to Twitter, what he's doing to Twitter. I mean, it's a very in-depth article, and it's got a lot of good information there. So I read that the night before. So I've been on Monday night. I met with our marketing team yesterday via Zoom. They're both on threads for their the marketing, the AD. This is why you should. I know it's one more, and there is a major, in particular with guys like Rico and Nick, that you guys are in full-time media.
Yeah.
There's a huge number of media people that are migrating over to thread because they're just sick of the bull. They're just tired of it. They don't like the political side that Elon Musk has brought on with it. That kind of that bent. That's what the article was saying too, and also just the way that you can look at threads as many times as you want, not get kicked off.
I still haven't been kicked off of my Twitter, so
because I don't think it's a slow time. I think during the season will be the real test for guys in journalism for you guys.
Yeah,
and I think during the presidential race, it'll be time for those that cover the political spectrum because they're going to be looking at massive amounts of tweets gathering information.
Mm-hmm.
So I think then will be the test if that 600 is really going to impact very many people or not. But for guys like you that are, it's what you do. That could be something. The political race, I could see how that could be a factor looking over 600 messages. If you're Raff gone for a week, I could see him looking at 600 messages in an afternoon. People like,
John Elway's birthday. I could see
John Elway's birthday.
John
Oh
Elway
my gosh.
and just scrolling down for 600 posts.
I don't know. Threads seems a little weird. It's not the
it's not the most user friendly, right?
Yeah, the page isn't.
It's not real intuitive.
Like who you follow, it isn't curated towards you. It's just there.
Yeah, one thing it did, it kind of frustrated me last night. It kicked me out of my Instagram account for a while. I was like, don't do this again. But I have that 2-factor authenticator. So because I learned the hard way 2 years ago in April, I looked it up, and so I have it stored on my phone. But like I said, I signed up. I posted one pic that says, "Here we go again," or something like another new platform. How often I'll use it, I don't know.
Yeah, 9:53 or 9:23 p.m. last night, I get a notification on my phone that says, Aaron Davis started following you on Threads. And I thought, wait a minute.
How many Aaron Davises
he
do
said,
I know?
He said he wasn't going to join Threads. He said, I don't want to deal with another social media platform.
I did. I said, I'm not doing it.
He didn't. His people.
That's right. His people.
Because, when you're a guy as a poor Davis.
Right. Yep,
no,
that's right.
I listen
to people doing things for you.
I listen to those who know a lot more than I do. And there's a lot of people that know a lot more than I do.
AD and Sipple, they're so important they don't run their own social media.
No. Yep.
No, not at all.
That's why they're hard to get a hold of.
You can always reach me.
Oh, I know.
It just scared me a little bit.
His phone number.
His personal phone number, not his business phone.
He's got about 4 phones.
What did Kevin Gates say? I got 2 phones.
Yeah, he's got 4.
I got 4 phones. That's okay. We're at 7, and they're all Androids. Because he got locked out of every single one of them because he can't remember his password.
Six of them have no numbers saved in them. They're saved for when John Elway gives them his number.
Yeah.
Actually, that is funny that you say that. I was logging onto my Chromebook yesterday, getting ready for the trip, and I could not remember the password to get inside the Chromebook. But
oh no!
Finally, I remembered.
That's the heartbreaking feeling.
Yeah, that when you forget to, or I'll just start putting in wrong. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, this is my social security number. What am I telling my social security to log on my laptop? You know, we've got so many numbers in our head and things like that, though, man. Raff, when we come back, we do want to discuss a lot of things today. Replacements at Northwestern. Who would you choose to replace Fitzgerald at Northwestern? Also, who's more at fault for the way this ruled out at Northwestern? Is the president? Is the AD? And Bob Huggins is lawyered up. The guy was in the middle of an intersection. We'll explain that too.
I didn't resign.
Yes, he's saying he did resign. So we'll discuss that.
Any papers?
Yes. Also, I'm not Husker football. We'll talk Husker football at the bottom of the hour after the 9 o'clock hour as well. Some news with their getting ready for fall camp, of course, a new year. In the walk-on situation, it's going to Nebraska. But fellas, we got some interesting stuff to dig into today. And Nick, I want to know how many of you watched the MLB All-Star game last night, the Home Run Derby, and did you care? Or did you love it?
Yeah.
We'll be back. It's The Drive on this rainy Wednesday morning. We hope you're doing well. It's Nick and AD in the mothership here in Lincoln. It's Raff holding it down in Hastings. We'll be right back. The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Repeat after me. I will not touch the fuse box.
I will probably not touch the fuse box.
Sip, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Half of the city block lost power.
And?
My chicken condo went haywire.
That's right. The chickens ran wild. So what do we do instead?
Call Joe at Ambition Electric and let him handle everything. Look, saved on speed dial.
Ambition Electric, 402-217-3415 or online at ambitionelectric.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we are looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smooth. smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at premierdw.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Are you tired of living in pain? It's time to take control. At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, we're your one-stop shop for expert care in Lincoln. From broken bones to complex reconstruction, our skilled team will help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better, pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
Junior Achievement of Lincoln inspires and prepares young people for success. Learn more about the people involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see a chance of showers and storms this morning. We'll see gradual clearing and partly sunny skies this afternoon with a high of around 89. Tonight, mostly clear skies are expected with a low of around 67. And tomorrow, partly sunny skies again, along with a chance of spotty showers and storms. We'll see a high around 91. This crowd for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It's Wednesday. The All-Star game was last night. I have something I need to admit to you both.
You didn't watch a single inning.
I watched the entire game and the entire home run derby.
Really? Raff, that's my man. I
Yes.
take back every mean I've ever said about you.
I did it.
That's all. So thoughts last night on the game?
Yeah.
The thought that came to my mind the most was Major League Baseball should be the only professional league that should have an all-star game.
It's actually probably the best all-star game across any sport because they treat it most like a game.
Yep.
You know, I would agree with that because there's basketball. We know that was a joke.
Yep.
Football was even worse. Baseball, and you think about this in baseball too. It's probably the only. It's the least likely to get hurt in an all-star baseball game.
Yeah.
You know, basketball, football, obviously, obvious reasons. Baseball, not as likely. You know, go ahead, Raff.
No, I just was watching it last night, and it was a competitive game. You get to see, you know, maybe the pitching's maybe not as intricate. You see more fastballs, but other than that, I mean, it's a competitive game. I think right off the bat, those two catches in the first inning, you have those shadows in T-Mobile Park. I mean, it was a good game. It was competitive. 3-2, I believe, was the final.
Yep.
So but I just kept on thinking to myself, I was like, this should be the only professional league with an all-star game. The rest of them should just scrap them completely.
You know what, dude? I tell you what, Raff, I've never thought about that until you mentioned that this morning. And Nick, I totally agree, because the other ones have become a joke. Yeah. And basically, I watched maybe 2 minutes. Okay, more than 2 minutes, maybe 5 or 10 minutes of the NFL game, all pro, whatever the heck you want to call it. The NBA game, that was literally less than 5 minutes. I'm like, this is dumb.
Now, I will say, I mean, one thing with Major League Baseball that's different, that maybe, allows it to act and feel like more of just a traditional game, what you used to see from NFL and NBA, is that, and they talked about this during the broadcast last night, when the pitchers go in, they know they're only in for one inning. They know that it's all right. I got to get 3 outs, and then my day's done, right? And so what they even did a live interview while Nathan Eovaldi was pitching. They had a mic in here in the second inning while he was pitching, and that was a little awkward, just because he, like, as a pitcher, you're thinking of multiple things, and they mic him up. I get that it's the All-Star game, so it's kind of interesting, but like, he talked about it right at the start. He goes, listen, I know I'm out here for only one inning, so I might try to gas it up a little bit.
Yep.
And because they know, like, there's a lot of managing that has to go on in a normal regular season game or a postseason game, because you don't want to come out and throw your best stuff any number 1 or any number 2. But now here they are, obviously going up against the best of the best. And in addition to that, they know that their leash is only 3 outs. They know that they just have to get the 3 outs and their day's done, and they're going to go hang out on the dugout and enjoy the actual All-Star game experience. So he goes, I'm going to gas it up. I'm going to take a couple more risks. I'm not worried about the lineup seeing my pitches and hurting me 3 innings later, if that makes sense. So, no, it was good though. I mean, I thought that the All-Star game was good. There was some talent there. There were some names that you were familiar with, but then there were some names that you were kind of unfamiliar with as well. And obviously, like the Shohei Ohtani's and Freddie Freeman's, those just draw eyeballs, and so it's going to be good for the game whenever they're there.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Raff. Go ahead, brother.
Oh no, I was just laughing last night. They matched the record since 1951. There were 6 Texas Rangers on the field at one time, and I would have been hard pressed to name one Texas Ranger All-Star.
I would be. I'd be hard pressed to name a player on any team, except what's my man for the Yankees? Big fella,
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge, because we have the same name, and I still forgot his name. I said big fella.
I knew you were. Yeah, Rico. The Yankees are a dumpster fire. I'll tell you that again, Rico. Every single time I talk to you, I tell you how bad the Yankees are.
The Yankees are trash. Every time you see somebody you don't know, it's either, hey guy, hey you, hey, the bigger than you, hey big fella.
What up, big fella?
It's the two finger salute. You're like, hey man, how you doing? And they're like, and the worst is when they're like, oh my gosh, Nick, how are you? And you're like, crap, they don't know.
Oh no, they're not supposed to know me.
And you're just waiting for somebody to say their name.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey you. I'm like, hey, you know a good way to find somebody like that though.
Aaron, I want to introduce you to, I want to introduce you to my friend Aaron.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Aaron Davis. Hi, I'm Tony. Hi, Tony. You're like, Tony. I've known Tony for years.
He's my really good friend, Tony.
Yeah.
You guys, I did notice the crowd, though, because like I said, it was on, but I wasn't paying attention to it. There was a lot of people in that audience, though.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. At first I couldn't figure out where it was. I was shocked because it's kind of dicey in Seattle this time. Well, it's kind of dicey in Seattle any time of year with the weather. But Raff, did you notice the crowd too?
Yeah, they were into it. It was, I mean, Seattle, I think too, they did a really good job of incorporating Ken Griffey Jr. into I think that always helps too. If you bring out the guy that built the stadium pretty much. So, but baseball is not like, sometimes, I don't know. I just felt like they did a horrible job of marketing the game. But baseball's got some players right now that that they can make a huge comeback on a marketing standpoint, because they've got some characters that Randy, help me, Nick.
Randy Arozarena.
Oh my gosh, he is such he's a showman. He's fun to watch. He makes big plays. He's really, I mean, there's money out there for him to make marketing. That's for sure. Then you, of course, you got Shohei, who, I mean, he does everything. And then you've got, like, even last night, like Elias Diaz, the guy that won the MVP. That'll be huge for him. Another young player. And then I also like the catcher, your twin, Nick, Adley Rutschman or whatever.
Oh, Adley Rutschman. Don't even get me started. Rico knows exactly how I feel about Adley
Man
Rutschman.
crush.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So is that
Adley Rutschman is unbelievable.
Is that your baseball Bijan Robinson?
Yeah.
anytime anybody talks about Adley Rutschman, Nick needs to change his pants.
Yeah. I'm not even scared to admit it. The man switch hit at the home run derby and hit 28 or 27 home runs.
Switch hit?
He hit 20 home runs from the left side, then switched to the right side and went 6 for 6.
Wow.
The guy's unbelievable.
Okay, that's pretty dope right there.
But did he win?
He did not because Luis Robert decided to hit 28.
Rico said nice. Did he win?
Luis Robert hit 28.
You know who is a home run derby champion?
Who?
Aaron Judge.
Yeah. You also know who's out for 2 years.
The big
who's an
toe
MVP?
injury? The big fella?
He's out for 2 years because of a ligament injury.
In his big toe.
In his big toe.
It's very important.
There's balance. There's balance there.
You talk to any obviously you're not a baseball guy. You talk to any baseball guy, they'll tell you how important the big toe is.
It's called training tape, Rico.
Get this. So Bolt adds on to this on the video stream. I'm a big Yankees fan, and you are 100% correct. They are trash.
Garbage.
Can't believe that Aaron Boone is still the manager.
The problem was he was supposed to be fired 2 years ago, but they actually had a good year. And then last year they had a really good year. So I was like, dang it, man. Like, can you just not be good for one season so we can get rid of you, please?
If the boss was still alive, he'd be returning back for his second tenure.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the dude? I was talking to a guy yesterday. 10 years, $662 million.
That's probably going to be
Shohei. He was telling me.
So Shohei, he has
like 10 years, $10 billion.
Yeah, 10. Yeah. So Shohei Ohtani does, and honestly, Raff, that's one thing that may have drawn so many eyes to this All-Star game is because he's a free agent after this year.
Yeah.
And he can sign a new contract after this year.
Who was he talking to the most?
And so everybody in Seattle freaked out because in an interview, he's like, I love Seattle. Every time that I come here, the fans are passionate, all this. Well, Seattle's not necessarily the biggest market team, right? When you see a lot of these guys, and I hate Rico's Yankees for it, and the Dodgers, is that when you see a lot of these big name guys, they'll join a large market team, and because they can pay the most.
They can pay some money,
and I get that. But it just kind of ruins baseball, unfortunately, because then you get like a somewhat of a super team like the Yankees who wind up still being garbage. Yeah. And so
it's not even a super team.
It's not even a super team right now.
They're super.
Did you guys? Did you hear the
Mets? The Mets have the highest payroll in all of baseball, like $343 million a year, and they're fourth in their division.
They're 6 games under 500. Something.
Yeah. And so, but it's like you see how fun it is to watch for baseball when the Kansas City Royals, who are a small, I think they're considered a small market team.
They are
a small market team. They fund through their organization, through prospects. They build it up with guys. They win a World Series, but then instantly you see all these guys leaving for more money because they accomplished it at the small market level. So then you see Mike Moustakas, Eric Hosmer going to San Diego.
They want that big money.
Yeah. So it's just a little disappointing. Lorenzo Cain goes to Milwaukee. It's like things like that.
But even then, it was a lot of that was because Kansas City traded them away because they realized we're not going to be able to pay these guys.
Pay all these guys,
and we're going to get something for them. But then you have teams like Tampa Bay, who's a small market team, who just refuses to pay people.
Yeah.
Where they'll build themselves up into possible World Series contention, but never really serious World Series contention. And then they'll have, 4 guys who you think you can probably re-sign these guys. And Tampa's like, nah, we're just going to go through the farm system again.
Yep. So it's just wild though. Cause through the Mets are the perfect example, spending $340 some million on a payroll a year. And you're 6 games below 500 and fourth or fifth in your division.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. So. Did you watch the entire game, Nick?
I didn't watch the entire. So actually, that's a lie.
I had the game on my laptop while I was doing something else.
So did you hear the part where Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts were mic'd up and they were talking back and forth in the field, and they asked him about Shohei Ohtani, and I think Freddie Freeman goes, yeah, we're not going to comment on that right now. We don't want to get a tampering charge against us. And then he goes, but I hear Los Angeles is really nice or whatever. It was pretty funny.
Well, and it's awesome when they mic guys up to a certain extent. Sometimes it can be really awkward. You kind of saw it because the broadcaster, so the main Fox broadcaster now that Joe Buck left is Joe Davis, who is exceptional. But his full-time gig is with the Los Angeles Dodgers. So he's real good friends with Freddie and with Mookie Betts. You saw how smooth a mid-game interview or an in-game interview can go in the first or second innings. But then you saw how awkward it can also go with a guy like Nathan Eovaldi, who he has probably never talked to for a substantial amount of time in his life. So you see kind of how awkward sometimes mid-game interviews can be. We saw it in the College World Series. After the fourth inning, they'd interview the manager. And when you talk to the TCU manager for 5 straight days, it's like, what are we supposed to ask him now? And then you get the unlucky long inning that you have to keep him on for the entire inning. And it's like you just have silence the entire inning because the broadcasters don't know what to ask the manager. The manager's like trying to coach a baseball game. And it's like this whole big ordeal.
So. Well, I tell you what, Longster says, Ohtani to the Cards, please. Please.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The Cardinals aren't doing so odd either. Let me tell you that. The Cardinals, they get Nolan Arenado, they get Paul Goldschmidt, they pay all this money for Wilson Contreras, and they're bad. They're worse than the Cubs. The Cardinals are worse than the Cubs.
Well, I tell you what, as we segue out, a few text messages. Matt Hobbs says, I use Yahoo. Laugh out loud. Lisa's dad says, my wife uses Yahoo for emails that she doesn't want to receive. She's 30. Claytonia John, good morning, brother. He says, I've been using Yahoo since 2000. Ron, I don't think you can get Threads without an Instagram account. I think they have to have one to have both. They make you have both. Dave Renew, we're definitely going to talk about that Northwestern when we come back for sure. Sanderson as well. Pecan Pie says, I watched both. I love watching the All-Star game. It's great to actually watch the best of the best compete and actually try. The Pro Bowl was such a joke, they got rid of it. The NBA All-Star game is nothing but jump shot and slam dunk contests. MLB All-Star game is the closest comparison to a normal game of the 3 major professional leagues. We saw great defensive plays, good hitting, pitching, as well as player reviews with the All-Stars. From what they said, Pecan Pie, they agree. We'll be right back, folks. We'll read some more of the text, but also the president, AD, bring your mama too. Who's in the most responsible for what's going on there? We obviously, Pat Fitzgerald, that ship has sailed already. Where do they go? Who would you bring in? So we'll discuss that. And would you take any of their NIL players, not knowing if they were part of the whole kibosh or not? We'll talk those things when we come back. Oh, before we get back, though, I should say, Raff is going to say now punting. It's history. We come back. The Ticket.
Y'all feeling lucky? Luke Combs here, and I have an exclusive opportunity for you to win $500,000 by joining me in the Living Lucky with Luke Combs lottery experience. When it rains, it pours for lucky fans and lottery players who enter to win a chance of a lifetime. Join me in Nashville for a private concert at the iconic Ryman Auditorium in 2024. One lucky winner will have the chance to walk away with $500,000 at the end of the show.
Details at nelottery.com. Living Lucky with Luke Combs ticket. Top prize odds 1 in 128,000.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Proud to be voted Best Vape Shop. Proud to be voted Best Vape Shop.
Generation V
is thrilled to announce our newest location is now open at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Explore with the largest selection of vape, Delta 8, Kratom, all your favorite brands of disposables, e-liquid, and premium THCA flower.
Generation V.
We'll guide you through our extensive collection to help you find the perfect fit.
Generation V.
With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, Seward, York, Kearney, and Beatrice. Visit our newest store now open at 27th and Superior in Lincoln. Generation GenerationV.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
If you want all the latest technologies from those big banks, but you also want that hometown feel when you walk in the front doors, choose Midwest Bank. They have top-notch technology. They make banking so easy, and they also have the friendliest staff who will take their time to get to know you and treat you like family. You get the best of both worlds when you choose Midwest Bank. I live on the go, and now I can bank on the go. With Midwest Bank, I have everything I need at my fingertips. I'm volleyball player Allie Batenhorst, and at Midwest Bank, you'll love banking here.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in July. Try their new lemon cream cheese on any bagel or breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
The days of internet contracts and heavy fine print are over. It's time to experience hassle-free service with no contracts or hidden fees. That's the Allo promise. Allo Communications provides fiber internet, TV, and phone services with fair and no-nonsense pricing, all backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. 24/7 local support 365 days a year, and a monthly bill you can count on. Don't settle for gimmicks. Settle for hassle-free with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/hassle-free.
Junior Achievement of Lincoln inspires and prepares young people for success. Learn more about the people involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Ticket Water Cooler.
Typically, you kind of think of Nebraska as far as in-state recruiting as might not get the skill position players, but you can pepper in some offensive linemen and maybe a linebacker here and there. This class is led by its in-state skill position players now. I mean, you're thinking down the line, you could 3 or 4 years from now have Daniel Kalen lining up with Davon Holland, Isaiah McMorris, and now Carter Nelson. Those are all your skill positions.
Keeping the highly talented, highly ranked players that are in the state with you at the home state school is a step in the right direction.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It's Wednesday. It's about that time.
Raff, I got to ask you a question here. Did you have to rejoin the stream at some point?
Yes.
We can tell.
Over the commercial.
You blew our ears out.
Woo. You go, all right, everybody.
Thankfully, I have a voice of an angel.
Oh, boy. A very angry one.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not
You know,
true.
the devil was an angel at one point.
It's you paid attention. Rico.
That is right. Lucifer wasn't always Lucifer, bro.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Oh, Greg, we're back, everybody.
We're back, everybody.
Let me tell you something.
That's insane.
Oh,
All
man.
Hit me with the words, Raff.
Now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Well, we should play the song since we get ready for history. Run it back.
Now punting. Again.
I'm just paired with two elders right now. I mean, this is just unbelievable. I got one that doesn't know how to click a link. We got the other one that forgets that we play a song.
Doesn't know names.
Doesn't know a name.
Somebody on the text
Did
line.
you put your teeth in this morning?
I don't have that issue yet. I have no hair, so that's one less thing I have to worry about, man.
Did you shampoo your scalp today?
Yeah. And there was an unknown texter had me cracking up. I was reading yours. I'm not sure who it is. Yeah, it says, I would be hard pressed to name any player except the big fella. Then proceeds to ask his name. I would be hard pressed to name any player. You know, the big fella. What's his name?
What's worse, that or the fact that Rico and I knew exactly who you
Yeah,
were,
when I said the big fella. Well, in sports history today, I think in Husker history today, I think it's interesting. And this guy is rarely wrong. In 2018, Phil Steele sees the 2018 Huskers improving by 3 or 4 wins over Nebraska's 4-8 showing in 2017. Now, remember, that was 2018. And I just picked that one up, Nick, that Phil Steele's preseason. It is meticulous. It is in-depth.
Every piece of paper and space is
Used.
up.
I mean, it looks like Raff's folder.
Yeah.
The Raff.
That he doodles on.
Yeah, it's got.
I missed that folder.
Did you lose it?
He lost it.
Did you lose it, Raff?
Lost it.
I don't know what happened to it. I never found it again. I was gonna sign it, give it away to charity.
Oh, you're gonna give it away?
Oh,
that's crazy.
You're gonna sign a bunch of
that's crazy.
charity.
Speaking of charity, I'm okay. Well, before we go into the history,
Well, I was gonna say, speaking of giveaways,
yeah,
give away that newspaper.
That's crazy that you're gonna do a giveaway.
Raff, what's up with your competition on Twitter?
I hope you.
I'm trying to find that wheel. Nick's supposed to get me that wheel where I can spin it.
Dude,
You go online to Google. Oh, old folks. You go online to Google.
3 months,
and you go wheel, and you
You
just
told-
search.
You told me you were gonna send me the link.
Memory's old.
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
How about
do
you
I need
just
to send you an email again?
And
Raff.
earbuds. You said you're gonna help me with earbuds too.
I told you to just buy AirPods.
Oh, I thought you were gonna send me the kind.
Oh boy,
I blame a lot of this on Nick.
AirPods are the
Wow.
kind. They are the kind. They are
Wow.
AirPods. You can't get any more kind than that.
But I'm an elder gentleman now. I don't understand. You say AirPods to me. I'm like, do I eat those? I mean, what are AirPods?
I hope you don't eat them.
This is North Platte's mayor emeritus.
Yeah. This is the mayor. This is the guy that wears a T-shirt. Ask me, I'm the expert.
Yeah.
And folks, he literally wears that shirt. Expert.
His brain is too filled with football knowledge
of one person
to know anything else.
It's not knowledge. It's just John Elway.
Infatuation is what it's filled with of one person.
What is it called? Celebrity something syndrome or whatever?
Celebrity syndrome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely has it.
Yeah.
Well,
CWS, celebrity worship syndrome.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's weird, Raff. But nevertheless, yeah, we need to get him. He comes. One of the text messengers say he comes in hot after the breaks. I think he had to check off, then check back, log in, log off, back again.
Yep, Raff's back.
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
Hey,
Trust me, if we
you
could,
try to get this. You try to get this abacus to work. It's a pain.
Thunderdown Collins, no, Raff, you don't eat AirPods, you eat Tide Pods.
Oh, Tide Pods.
That's what it is. Of course. How can I forget? They taste delicious. With OxyClean in them, you'll be good.
Well, in 2018 is when Phil Steele mentioned that he sees Nebraska winning 3 or 4 wins. And I tell you what, the guy's really wrong. I mean, he just does his homework. He's meticulous. He does his homework. So this year, it was pretty damning to us this year, Raff. Rick and Raff, I don't know if you heard that statement where he says moonshine, not Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Husker fans are drinking moonshine. He goes, if you drink too much moonshine, you go blind. So I'm not sure. Like I said, the guy's really wrong. I really hope he's wrong with this one. I just don't know, man. We'll talk about that as well. What do you think, Nick?
Raff. So Amazon Prime Day is currently going on.
Mm-hmm.
AirPods are 30% off.
What's Amazon Prime?
Oh boy,
I hate you so much.
There's Sip.
We're done. Yeah, we're done. Okay, let's go to commercial. We're running out of time.
Folks, one thing in overall history is that they were having a huge disco issue in Chicago, the anti-hate for disco. 1979 was called the Disco Demolition Night at Comiskey Park. Fans go wild, destroying disco records, and caused the White Sox to forfeit a game of a doubleheader to the Detroit Tigers.
You know what's funny about that?
What's that?
My friend's dad was the umpire that night at Comiskey Park. So when we were growing up in Lincoln, we had a bunch of those disco records and golf balls that they'd thrown out in the field. And so I always felt like I was a part of disco night.
That's crazy cool, man. That is it was a big deal, man. It was a big deal.
They had to cancel the game.
Cancel the game. Wow. Anti-disco. They'd be really crap themselves right now, the music they got playing. Some of these musics now, man. So get records be the last thing, be throwing rocks. Folks, we're going to take it to break. When we come back, we'll dive back into the mess that's going on there in Evanston. Who's more to blame? We know Fitzgerald. He's the head football coach. The buck stops with you. But what about the AD and the president who knew all of this? The majority still only gave a 2-week suspension. More importantly, who do you bring in as the coach? And would you take any of the players that are currently on that roster? We'll discuss that more things when we come back. It's The Drive. Nick holding it down, and myself and the mothership, Raff and Hastings. It's The Ticket.
Sand hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Repeat after me. I will not touch the fuse box.
I will probably not touch the fuse box.
Sip, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Half of the city block lost power.
And?
My chicken condo went haywire.
That's right. The chickens ran wild. So what do we do instead?
Call Joe at Ambition Electric and let him handle everything. Look, saved on speed dial.
Ambition Electric, 402-217-3415 or online at ambitionelectric.com.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. But there are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
Junior Achievement of Lincoln inspires and prepares young people for success. Learn more about the people involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Are you tired of living in pain? It's time to take control. At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, we're your one-stop shop for expert care in Lincoln. From broken bones to complex reconstruction, our skilled team will help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better, pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career in people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in July. Try their new lemon cream cheese on any bagel or breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at premierdw.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Old School with DP and J.
As long as it's taken for him to build up that program to be pretty successful by their standards and look, pretty successful by Big Ten West standards, you have to take that into accountability. You can't be an impulsive, in the moment type of decision maker, because how you handle Pat Fitzgerald could stymie you from hiring, because those coaches talk.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It's Wednesday. Adam Schefter's reporting that the New York Jets will be on Hard Knocks this year. Go Jets.
Yeah, so they report 1 week from today, the Jets do. And the Jets will be the team that NFL will have on Hard Knocks against their will, by the way. That the Jets said no, they did not want to do this.
The thing I don't understand. Well, I know I do understand. It's about money. It's what it's about. It's about money. And that's why the NFL has that agreement with HBO because they're getting paid. I would not want to be my team filmed on there. I mean, I just wouldn't. Just wouldn't.
It is going to be interesting, though, because you have obviously Aaron Rodgers that is, draws eyes. And with Zach Wilson behind him, that's going to be interesting as well. There's no way Aaron Rodgers is forthcoming with what he talks about, right? There's no way.
No.
There's no way. I don't know how good of viewing this is going to be with Aaron Rodgers necessarily being the quarterback, because he's not going to give much. He doesn't talk when people ask him questions, and he doesn't want to ever do interviews and understand. Like, I get it, but the man just goes into an underground bunker or whatever for 4 days and comes out and wants to go to the Jets.
Raff, would you think he's going to say much? Aaron Rodgers is going to say much?
No, he won't. And I mean, I think he'll play around. If anything, he'll probably play around more with the cameras than he will. He won't say anything, but he'll joke around with them or, be like, I don't want you guys here. It'll be interesting to see how it all pans out. But Sauce Gardner, though, he'll be good with the cameras. I'm sure he'll be interesting.
What a name! I love it. Sauce. Sauce.
Guys, the other thing that comes out today on Netflix is the documentary Quarterback. It's from the Omaha Productions, and that's where they basically had cameras follow Marcus Mariota, Kirk Cousins, and Patrick Mahomes around. And if you ever saw QB1, where it's like the high schoolers getting ready for college, it's basically the same kind of idea, just on a whole nother level, because these guys are in the NFL.
Did you see Max Crosby?
No.
So they told him that Patrick Mahomes was mic'd up for every single game last year so they could record this. And the first game, Max Crosby and Patrick Mahomes got into it, and Max Crosby just started smiling. He goes, "Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that." And they showed a little small clip of it, and they're going at it pretty good. So I'll definitely have to give it a watch. It should be interesting.
Yeah, so that was released today. I don't know if it's out right now. I would assume that it was at midnight. It got released or whatever, but it's fully out there. And I mean, this we heard months ago where it was coming. Everybody's like, "Oh, this sounds really good." I think there's going to be a lot of people that watch it. That the world of documentaries and those types of things right now is unbelievable. Obviously, you have the quarterback with NFL quarterbacks. You have the golf one that I'm blanking on the name for some reason. Full swing. You have full swing going on right now. You had the Manti Te'o stuff.
That one was good.
Part of the Untold series. You had the one where the NBA ref was betting on games. Yep. You're about to have another Untold in August with Johnny Manziel. And his time in college, he opened up to that Untold series about that.
What's that going to be rated?
Yeah, exactly. So, obviously, The Last Dance two years ago.
That was during COVID.
Yeah,
yep.
And so
Kobe still has one coming out too, doesn't he?
Kobe has one. Yeah, like this is the time for sports documentaries and when they follow people around to give you this inside look. This is the time for it.
Few of the text messages here. Raff, this is from Pete Ferguson. Pete says, Raff, you are in Hall of Fame country. Hastings College is the Harvard of the Midwest. This from a 96 alum, meaning himself, Pete Ferguson. He says, also the city is a home of Mike Bev, recent MLB draftee.
Oh, yeah.
So if I go in and like say I partake with the beverage, can I say I know Pete Ferguson, and is it free drinks all night, or how does that work?
I might charge you double. As cool as Pete is, man, they might even serve you dinner, Raff, at a bar. And I'm talking about like a real bar. They might just pull out something behind us. If you say you know Pete,
we got something in the back for you.
Creme de la creme right there. There you go. Oh yeah. You know what? We're gonna hop back into the Northwestern deal. But I'm gonna say this, Sanderson. I'm gonna respectfully disagree. You said actually Steele is not very accurate with his predictions. He misses a lot, which is weird for how much research he does. I buy the magazine for the information in there. I don't get much stock out of his predictions though. Sanderson, let me tell you something, brother. According to Sports Illustrated, this is not even according to Sports Illustrated. It's just numbers. It's facts. Looked it up here. Phil Steele is renowned for his annual preseason football magazine and predictions. Over the last 13 years, he correctly picked 134 of the 140 teams in the top 10 polls. That's one stat. A success rate of 95.7%. He's a perfect 10 for 10 each of the last 4 seasons, and he's made good on 96% of his predictions overall in the last, not 3 years, not 10 years, in the last 13 years. According to Sports Illustrated, Chris Stassen still has had the most accurate preseason college football magazine over the last 23 years. So Sanderson, I totally understand. I respectfully disagree. Well, it's not me disagreeing. It's just the numbers, man. The guy is the most accurate. You correctly pick 134 out of 140 teams. You're predicting pretty accurate. So that's why I said, still, I don't know the guy from Adam. I like his information though. But he's fairly accurate when you're picking 95.7%.
Yeah,
I take those numbers in Vegas.
That's crazy.
I would take those numbers in Vegas in a heartbeat.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, what's crazy?
Sanderson said, I stand corrected.
I mean, there's a reason. Let's be honest. There's a reason the magazine's so expensive.
Yes, I mean, how much? I didn't even look at the price, which was stupid. But I bought it at Barnes & Noble. I was wondering why. So I bought that one. I bought another. I bought 2 of the magazine. Harvard Review, I was telling you, had a good article on marketing, and there was one on Nebraska and one on the Big Ten in particular. 4 magazines. That's the one that cost the most. Then,
yeah,
I figured it had to be his. I actually thought it was a Harvard Review that cost that much.
His was like $21.99,
and it's thick.
Yeah,
it's thick. Raff, if you haven't got a chance to pick it up yet, pick it up, folks. It's a great. I haven't even dug into it.
$22? You're kidding me! Come on now, AD.
Yeah, man. It's information. You got to be.
Raff's got big bucks. He's not. He's shrugging that off.
Yeah,
$22.
$22 is a lot of money.
No, it was AD going. I don't even look at the price. I just throw it in the cart. I was like, oh man.
For magazines, I figured it couldn't be that bad. And Barnes & Noble's a bad place for me, man.
Really,
dude.
That was probably the first time I've been in a bookstore in. Jeez.
You just order them.
Yeah.
Barnes & Noble is
6 or 7.
That's where I met Sanderson. Me and Sanderson took back coffee there. That place is dangerous, man.
Nice.
Longster, AD got a personal driver. 22 is nothing. Yeah. I assure you, it is something.
It's something because he spent it all on his personal driver. That's why.
Nick, I thought about getting us a driver this weekend.
None of it's so sweet, but no, it's not worth it.
But I was going to put it on your dime.
That's fine. It's not worth it. That's fine.
You're gonna need it on the way home.
Raff, you're ruthless, man.
Anybody see Nick?
Yeah. Raff's gonna be like, I think we just left him at the hotel. I don't know where Nick is. Did anybody even wake him up this morning? Jeez, that's crazy.
You know what? I do want to open this. I want to open this before we got a few minutes. We can go to break.
Yeah.
Raff and Nick, we know that Fitz is gone, and rightfully so. In light of the things that have been, the news has been shed. And I can't say again. A big shout out. I was watching a thing on ESPN last night. They interviewed one of the students that works for the Daily Northwestern, and She revealed there's pictures, there's video, which they chose obviously not to release. And she goes, there's a whole treasure trove of just, of evidence. How does the president have this information and only give him 2 weeks? Do you guys, was he waiting for the news cycle to deliver the news on a Friday, or was he B, trying to cover it up, or C, both?
Go ahead, Raff. I have my thoughts. I'll let you go first, Raff.
I think that they're going to have to be held accountable for it. I just believe that it was going to be a hand slap, and there was a lot more. And I think the president and the athletic director are eventually going to be held accountable. I also thought it was kind of funny that their head of I forgot what his position was, but he just took a position with the Big Ten. I think that
he just left.
Yeah, that you're going to have to take a close look at him, because if he's doing public relations and stuff like that. So I think that I don't think it's even close to being finished with yet from that perspective. The stuff you've seen and the stuff, it just seems like the university was like, okay, well, we'll give them a little hand slap. It'll be pushed under the rug, and then we'll just move on. And you just can't do that.
Nick, what's your thoughts, man?
Well, I mean, so one thing that Pat Fitzgerald's attorney said to ESPN last night was simply, when you had all the facts, how is it that 3 days ago or 3 days prior to your final decision, you felt like 2 weeks was enough?
Yeah.
And 2 weeks sufficed. Because think about it. We're looking at it as how on earth could you have missed all this to where it was fireable on Monday, but on Friday it was just a 2 week suspension was sufficient. The same thing could be said from Pat Fitzgerald's point of view, honestly. What changed to where it warranted firing me? And on Friday, when no new details had come out in that 3 day span, 2 week suspension without pay was good enough. Right. So I think from both, that's one thing that I think both sides can agree on, is that what changed? And the answer is nothing.
No.
That's what's so crazy about this entire thing, is that our side, from outsiders looking in, are going, what changed? The answer is nothing. And from Pat Fitzgerald's point of view, what changed? The answer is nothing.
You know what I think did change, though, Nick? The pressure changed.
Oh, yeah.
The intensity changed. The heat changed to where he thought he was able to sweep this thing under the rug.
Well,
and those students said, oh, hell no.
Well, when the bullets start flying, you start to find out who people really are. And is he worried about saving him? On Friday, he was worried about saving his athletic department. On Monday, he was worried about saving his job.
And he's only been there, he's the 17th president. He's been there since September of 2022.
Yep.
I mean, just coming up on a year.
And so it's funny that we bring that up, because I don't know if you guys remember this, but back in May, I want to say May of 2021, Mike Polisky was the athletic director at Northwestern for just 9 days. And why was he just the athletic director for 9 days? Because there was significant criticism from faculty members that he did not take what was it? Hold on. Well, let me find it here. Just after 9 days, had an AD resign after community outcry over allegations that he did not take abuse and allegations seriously enough.
And now here we are.
And now here you are
with Michael Schill. Here's the deal, Raff and Nick. I honestly believe this, man. I don't think Michael Schill is safe.
No.
I don't think the athletic director is safe. I don't think Michael Schill is safe. We sure as hell know Pat's not, because he's gone. But because the way that this was handled, it was, to me, I just can't grasp. On Friday, you say 2 weeks, and then Monday he's gone. 48 hours later, he's gone. On Friday, knowing the reason why the former AD the former president said, okay, he's not going to work because the blind eye he put towards sexual abuse and etc. He should have said, you know what, suspended indefinitely. Now, a lot of people say, well, yeah, gee, hindsight's always 20/20. When it comes to alleged sexual abuse or something like that, you should always err on the side of caution. Because if you're saying definitely, you leave yourself a lot of room to say, you know what? Look, Pat, until we have a full man, Raff, you falling down back there? What the heck's all that noise?
Raff, you good?
What are you doing?
Sorry, my leg was cramped up against the wall. I was trying to stretch it out.
Look at Rico.
We're just gonna see Raff fall back in his chair and we can't get to you. You're in the Holiday Inn in Hastings.
It sounds like he's like an 8-year-old in the kitchen full of pots and pans over the microphone, man. Raff, we're gonna take a break and come back to this, and maybe grab some WD-40 for that chair as well.
And your joints while you're at it. I mean,
God,
my
it sounds like I'm
goodness.
listening to the Tin Man.
Just
Stretch.
Go ahead and stretch a little bit. All right, get up, walk around. Okay, loose. Get that lactic acid out between your bones, and we'll be all good to go.
Folks, we're gonna.
I stay at the Holiday Inn Express, not the Ritz. I mean, come on now, guys.
Well, it sounds like you're staying at a convenience store.
Yeah,
or a junkyard.
Yeah, I would say, or in a box of styrofoam. And you just rub it together.
Hey, Ron said Raff tore the room down trying to stretch.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
It sounded like a room full of styrofoam and Walmart plastic bags.
We're trying to give some analysis on the status.
Really good.
On the status of the
really
president.
good, AD.
I'm like, is he wrecking a car in his room? What's going on, dog?
Messing with the shower curtain. Raff just off camera, just swinging the shower curtain back and forth.
Like Macaulay Culkin at Home Alone.
I gotta get the water to warm up. It takes at least 20 minutes.
It just makes me mad that they let that slide. That's all.
Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We will come back and discuss more of the debacle in Evanston while Raff oils his knees and legs up and rips down shower curtains. He's in Hastings. Me and Nick are in the mothership. We'll be right back on the drive.
Bagels and Joe are the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in July. Try their new lemon cream cheese on any bagel or breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Proud to be voted Best Vape Shop.
Generation V.
Is thrilled to announce our newest location is now open at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Explore with the largest selection of vape, Delta 8, Kratom, all your favorite brands of disposables, e-liquid, and premium THCA flower.
Generation V.
We'll guide you through our extensive collection to help you find the perfect fit.
Generation V.
With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, Seward, York, Kearney, and Beatrice. Visit our newest store now open at 27th and Superior in Lincoln. GenerationV.com. E6 contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
If your home water doesn't taste right, look right, or smell right, just call Bryant for the solution to your water problem. Call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest, quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see a chance of showers and storms this morning. We'll see gradual clearing and partly sunny skies this afternoon with a high of around 89. Tonight, mostly clear skies are expected with a low of around 67. And tomorrow, partly sunny skies again, along with the chance of spotty showers and storms. See a high around 91. Meteorologist outcome from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-9462.
Junior Achievement of Lincoln inspires and prepares young people for success. Learn more about the people involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Getting experience to jumpstart a meaningful career can be difficult, and education can cost a fortune. Luckily, AmeriCorps can be the solution. With AmeriCorps, you'll earn a stipend and education award while helping people. Plus, you'll gain professional skills and make connections to help you build your career. If you're ready to start a career you can be proud of, visit serve.nebraska.gov/service to find a program for you. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
When it comes to your home or business, we know you have options, and that's why John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gives you just that. Options. We have plumbing, heating, and cooling memberships to serve all of your residential and commercial needs. We want to ensure you, your family, and your business are safe. Visit our website, jhlincoln.com, to find out more or call us at
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. Got it. Boom.
You know, Dave from Renew had an interesting question. We appreciate all the texters in this morning trying to get much of these can. And Brad from Baldwin, yes, Walden Books Mall at the mall was really good. Those are just becoming a thing in the past, the bookstores. Longster says here, if or when does NCAA jump in, and what will they do? We'll get to that. Longster, we're wondering the same thing. I don't think it's if. I think it's a matter of when they jump in, because this thing is an absolutely dumpster fire the way it's been handled so far. And Jeremy the Grill Master said, does it seem strange that all the assistant coaches are being retained? Seems like a focus on Pat. I did think it was odd that they were there, but what do you do? You know, I think they all know this is a one and done deal for them.
Yeah, I get that. I think it's tough because Northwestern has had two guys already decommit, right? And this is the biggest thing. Now, how does an assistant coach, just as Pat Fitzgerald wasn't going to be able to do, go in and tell a parent, yeah, you don't worry. we got their back.
Has no credibility.
Has no credibility.
None.
They can't.
They don't need. Here, the reality is this. This year, with 50 plus give or take days away from their first game, they play in
Piscataway.
Piscataway. The only thing they need to be worried about right now is getting those players back on the field, back in some sort of routine, just for 2 hours of respite from the noise.
Not the same routine.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, they better not be in that same routine.
Don't do the same routine.
They're going to change.
Do the same
We're gonna
routine,
say
please.
different routines, plural.
I know. Don't do the same routine.
We're going to make we've done things.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah.
All right? That's a horrible idea.
We have a tradition here, and we're going to do it this way.
And he called it the Wildcat way, remember? Well, you need to throw the Wildcat way out and redo everything about the Wildcat way, because it was a horrible way of doing things in light of what we found out. And not Raff, you okay back there, man?
He's good.
Sorry. I rotated a little bit. This microphone is very touchy today.
You know where you could have a microphone in just your ear that's also noise canceling? AirPods.
No, that link that you sent me, will they work for my Chromebook?
Yes.
Hey, yes. That's what Matt, our official chef of the drive, good morning. He says, Raff better be ordering those 30% off noise canceling AirPods today. Yes, please do. Because it sounds like, seriously, it sounds like you're cooking in a kitchen with pots and pans
just
and keep falling over.
Just last night when I record my my podcast, it's going to air Friday. I use AirPods every single time. Every time.
It helps, Raff. It's effective. Just saying, man. Just saying. You guys, I'm not surprised. I was surprised he kept his coaches. Let me ask you this. Let's flip it this way. Does the athletic director keep his job?
Oh, boy.
Think about this, show.
At the end of the day, I just think he'll probably not have it.
It seems like there's just too much going against them right now that they won't be able to keep it. Like, is it bad to ask, where do you go if you are looking for a new president, a new athletic director, and a new head coach? Where do you go? Because then, guys, you bring in a new athletic director, like that would be the smart thing to do in my eyes if you're the boosters, is to get rid of the athletic director specifically, because number one, you don't know his judgment on hires. Although search firms are usually hired to hire coaches, if you will. Second of all, if there's any doubt in your mind about the future of Northwestern athletics with this guy in charge, and you say, well, we might fire him 3 or 4 years down the road. You don't want him to hire a new coach, and then when a new athletic director comes in a couple years down the road, he's going to want his guys in there. I think it's better just to kind of wipe the slate and start anew, because there's a lot of healing that's going to have to go on.
A lot of healing
throughout Northwestern's athletic department, right? Because now Northwestern baseball has a lot of issues.
Yeah,
and so when you look at this, it's like, I think that for the best with the best of Northwestern's, mental health as a university in mind, starting anew, cleaning the slate. And frankly, getting out, forcing everybody that was involved in this in some regard out, I think is the best way to do it.
Yep.
Raff, do you think they clean house?
Yep, I think they do. I think that's really the only thing that they can do. Like Nick was saying, it's like you're going to have so much residual stuff there. I mean, they had the opportunity. I don't know why I keep on thinking back to this, but I think back to the whole gymnastics thing with Larry Nasser. Like, I think it was Larry. Who cares? Whatever. Yeah, he's worthless.
Right.
But there were a lot of people that probably were they a part of it? No, they were not, but they knew they had some inclination. And they cleaned house. They completely cleaned house. And a lot of those people were like stunned. It's like, but it was like you knew something might be going on, and so I think they'll all be let go eventually.
what's that saying, AD, where it's like if you
silence is complicity.
Yeah, silence is complicity, and it's like if you don't speak up about the problem, then you're part of the problem.
You're part of the problem,
right? And so same can be applied here. Is even if you had some sort of inkling that, yeah, maybe something's not right, but you chose a friendship of 17 years over it. You chose money. You chose success. You chose comfort. Then that's when you need to start looking yourself in the mirror and pointing the thumb.
If they get rid of Derek Gregg, their current athletic director, because remember Mike Polisky, their former athletic director, he was of May of 2021. New guy's only been there a little over a year. I mean, literally, if they got rid of everybody, you have 2 new presidents and a new president within a year. Your third athletic director in 2 years. David Renew just texted in and said they're talking about not getting rid of everyone at this point. I think at this point, what they need to do, everyone needs to step back up there. The Board of Regents, folks who obviously, if you're in the Board of Regents, and I thought Michael Wilbon, to switch over there, I listened to him yesterday. I was real curious of what he was going to say on ESPN yesterday. He's on the Board of Trustees. He's been on there, he said, for I think 16 years. He's obviously a grad of Northwestern. And I was glad to hear his anger, his frustration, his disappointment when went on there. He realized, he goes, you know what? He goes, this hurts. And you know what? I get it. I mean, think about the turmoil we've been here at Nebraska. Obviously, not to that level, not even close to that level as far as that goes. But we understand that change, when it's unceremoniously done, it hurts. And if you're a diehard, regardless if you're went to the university or not, if you're a Nebraskan, just a Nebraskan, it bothers you. It matters to you. So I was glad to hear Wilbon come down hard and saying, this is wrong. We got some work to do, some cleaning up to do. I think right now it's just a mess. And the ones I feel sorry for the most are the players. I feel sorry for the players, even the ones that messed it up because they were allowed to. Once again, it was the adults in the room that weren't being adults, so they allowed the kids to run roughshod, and here's where we're at. So it's a tough situation there all the way around, man. I know there'll be more news that'll come out today about it, so of course we'll have more discussion this week. But also this week was the Big 12, Big 12 Media Days. Next week is the SEC. Of course, we know the Big 10 is the following week. When we come back, we got some RGT, making sure that he's got his oiled all up, his chair oiled up, his voice ready to go. This is The Drive. AD and Nick and Raff holding it down, and Hasten right back. The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills is a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Clean or replace your furnace filter to get the most out of your AC. Find energy-saving tips at les.com/save-energy.
Ready to upgrade your combine with new technology to make your harvest more efficient, meaning more money in your pocket? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help find the right combine for harvest. Plus, when you purchase a pre-owned combine from Landmark, you are backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network, along with mobile techs and parts drop-off points to keep you up and running, reducing downtime. View inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
Look at your car. It's filthy and probably has a few dings and nicks all over it. Don't be that guy. Get it upgraded and repaired at Renew Your Auto. At Renew Your Auto, they offer tons of services: ceramic coating, window tinting, paintless dent repair, washes and details, bed liners, body shop, and more. Where can you go to get services like that all in one place? Schedule your appointment today at renewyourauto.com. See what Renew can do for you.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and our Independence Day sale is underway with some great savings. Get 0.9% interest rates and a trade-in bonus on select new models. You heard right, 0.9% interest rates going on at Cobble. In addition, we didn't want to leave out our pre-owned inventory, so right now on all pre-owned cars, get $1,000 for bringing us your trade, and that's right, get $1,000 off any pre-owned car you trade in. So stop on in the store or at cobblecars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. But there are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at BeatriceBakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing. At 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in July. Try their new lemon cream cheese on any bagel or breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
If your home water doesn't taste right, look right, or smell right, just call Bryant for the solution to your water problem. Call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see a chance of showers and storms this morning. We'll see gradual clearing and partly sunny skies this afternoon with a high of around 89. Tonight, mostly clear skies are expected with a low of around 67. And tomorrow, partly sunny skies again, along with the chance of spotty showers and storms. See a high around 91. Meteorologist out from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom.
Love it, man. Let it.
You ready for your time to shine, Raff?
Bring that beautiful music.
It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now.
Sounds amazing.
Disgusting.
Sounds amazing.
It's probably because your headphones shorted out and you couldn't hear it, or you were moving the chair so much the squeak was too loud. He goes, probably. He goes, probably.
Probably.
What you got for us today?
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Jovan Hall and his family. Jovan passed away a couple weeks back. He worked in the strength and conditioning program here at Nebraska. I did not know Jovan. I did not even know that he had passed away, but Coach Leipold at Kansas messaged me last night and just wanted to let me know that he was just a great young man. He worked for Lansdowne at Kansas, and then he made his way up to Nebraska. He actually had just accepted a paying job at Illinois. However, due to medical complications, he passed away. And he was just wanting to see if any of our listeners would like to make any type of donation. His mom had just currently lost her job, and they just want to set up some, a funeral and some burial for Jovan. And what I'll do is I'll post his GoFundMe link. And if anybody out there would like to donate, James Heiss, the associate strength and conditioning coordinator at Nebraska, he set it up. He also worked closely with Coach Gildersleeve at Kansas. But Coach Leipold just said, just a great young man, and any help would be greatly appreciated. So that's my Raff's Good Take.
Good stuff there, Raffy.
Good stuff, man. Condolences to that family too, Raff. And definitely post that link and check out Raff's Twitter so you can see that link to, and if you feel led to do so, to help those folks. There's always someone that's in need right now. So remember that. Today's, again, Raff, great RGT, man. And our thoughts and prayers go out to the family as well. The 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful and helpful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Folks, today's 80 Attitude Adjustment is this. Whenever you feel weak, remember the things that made you strong. Whenever you feel weak, remember the things that made you strong. Because, folks, listen, think about this. If you're listening to this, you've overcome 100% of the things you've been through in your life. Painful, bruises, scars, maybe even some bitterness still there. But you've overcome 100% of the things that tried to knock you down. So whatever made you feel, whenever you feel weak, tired, dreary, rest, just don't quit. But remember the things you've already made it through that made you strong. Don't forget that, folks. Folks, it's been a strong Wednesday. There were some strong storms out there this morning, some much needed rain. Folks, take care of yourselves. Raff, take us home, baby.
All right, everybody. It's been another fun show. I'm going to work on getting some WD-40 for tomorrow's show. If you're in Hastings, come on by Allen's today. I'll be there till 6. Everyone have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. It's been The Drive.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals